episode 250 of the PvPoke podcast.
What was that? 6?
No, I
Oh, it's a 0.
She was, yeah.
I was doing two hands.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a heart, and then my hands didn't meet the right way, and now it's awkward for everybody. Thanks.
Usually people double fist drinks, but you were double fisting the 0 right there. So
Listen, it's been a really exhausting week, you guys.
That's a mood. That's a whole mood. But you know what? It's all Steve's fault because he's not here to do the numbers.
Yeah, it's really is his fault that I'm so awkward.
I will say, Kaz, I have a confession.
Oh Lord.
For you. Yeah. You might be the only one disappointed when you hear this one.
Oh God.
But I started watching the extended version of The Lord of the Rings. I'm not done with the first movie yet, but I started. Okay.
Did you fall asleep? I swear.
No.
I
Wait, you're not done.
I didn't fall asleep.
What do you mean you
late.
started? Are you watching in like 20-minute increments? Like,
well, it was just late when I started it. Right, I was watching it with a friend, and she's only seeing the extended. So I'm like pointing out what's not in the original. I was like, "Oh, this whole section's not okay." Yeah. I did not realize that one of the most popular gifs of all time, "Keep Your Secrets," right, from Frodo, is from a scene from the extended version, not in the originals. Because that wasn't in the originals, right?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
All right, I guess.
You're right. You're right. I am very disappointed in you.
You know what? It sounds like Caleb's gonna have to watch the originals after, so he
I did watch
the difference.
No, I watched all the originals when I went to Toronto, like a few months ago on the plane. So I watched the original, but I mean, it's been a few. I mean, it's a little hard to distinguish because there's so many things where, like, I was like, that's definitely not in the original, and then some I'm just like, I'm not sure. Does this whole conversation with Gandalf happen with Frodo in the original, or
it definitely did.
I have a question for you guys. What's the opposite of a steel trap?
Marshmallow picnic. I don't know.
That sounds kind of fun.
Because that's what Caleb has these days.
Dude.
No,
it's the old age, man.
That opening scene is actually pretty infamous because of the way they had to like build the cart for the forced perspective, so that Elijah Wood as Frodo seemed smaller than Ian McKellen as Gandalf.
I legit used to think Elijah Wood was just like a really short guy. Turns out he's like my height, so I'm not wrong. But
he's definitely not like super.
Wait,
just very average.
Okay, what is the point of this upcoming movie, The Hunt for Gollum? It's like a weird prequel / in between movie, and what's going on. They don't catch Gollum, right? There's just no way, right?
You really want me to explain? Because if I do, it's gonna take a minute, and I want us all to be clear.
You got 1 minute.
Kaz, we don't have a lot to talk about this week.
Yeah, just sell it to me on why people should go watch a movie. I mean, obviously, it's a new movie, whatever. I'm sure it's gonna be well made, but the premise and the plot of it sounds like it's garbage.
It is exactly from the books, right? Because after Gandalf leaves the Shire, after Bilbo's birthday party, he starts to suspect that there is something like wrong with the ring, that it's like much more powerful, that it's much more special than Bilbo or anyone else had really thought about. So he starts doing investigations. We see like snippets of this in kind of a montage in the Fellowship, where he like goes to Gondor, he goes to Thranduil in the Greenwood, Mirkwood, and then he goes to see Saruman, and he digs through all these documents, and he does all this research, and he talks to all these people, and basically he's like, the only way I'm going to find the truth is if I actually find Gollum, because Bilbo had never at this point had not been fully straight with him about the story of how he came to the ring, and Gandalf knew that was the case. So he's like, the only way I'm going to find the truth is if I find Gollum and if I get his side of the story, right? So he starts looking for him, and basically he goes to Aragorn for assistance, because Aragorn is part of the Rangers, and he's they're watching over the Shire because Gandalf asked them to. And so he and Aragorn basically have a team up adventure to find Gollum and get information out of him. And they work with the Mirkwood elves again, because Gollum has come out into the world, and he's trying to find Shire Baggins. That's really all he has. and he's trying to figure out where that is, what to do, And I think at this,
Gollum is, you said?
yeah,
Okay.
I think at this point he hasn't really gone. I think at this point he's been like captured by Mordor.
Yeah.
So he's like made his connection with Shelob and everything. Uh, and Mordor has the information, and that's what like freaks Gandalf out, because he's like, if they know, then they're coming and they're gonna get Frodo, and that's like nobody can have that, And he doesn't even know for sure yet, like that this is like the ring. There's basically only one test that he finds out about later, which they do in both the movie and the book. So yeah, it's kind of like him and Aragorn like teaming up to find the truth about the ring. So I think the reason that it's cool is because you get to, first of all, see a younger Aragorn, which could be really fun, and see them kind of explore.
Everyone else gonna be real old AF though. Elijah Wood, the guy that played Gandalf. This is like 20 plus years later, right?
I know, that's the
crazy.
crazy part to me, and that I'm really curious about, because they are using so many of the original actors. I'm like, how are you going to get over the fact that they all definitely look a lot older?
I think they could do some makeup, right? If they could make someone look like Gollum, they can make Elijah Wood look younger.
Well, I mean, fortunately, I don't think Elijah Wood is going to be in it too much. Because I mean, they don't spend a lot of time in the Shire. But what I'm really hoping for is to get like a broader perspective on like the elves too, because like they're going to a bunch of different elven kingdoms and encountering elves like in the wild and stuff. So I think it's a good opportunity to kind of just show more of Middle Earth, which like for me as a long time, obviously very deeply invested fan, is very cool. But also it's just like kind of a, I would argue that it's almost more like sort of a swashbuckling adventure team up for Middle Earth, and that might kind of appeal to people to see that.
Are you excited to see it?
Yeah, I'm really curious, especially because it's being directed by Andy Serkis, and he's playing Gollum. And
oh, what?
Yeah.
Wait, who played? He's not the original person that played Gollum.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He's the one that like they basically did so much investment in like motion capture and made it as successful as it is today because of how good like it turned out in those movies with Gollum. And so yeah, he's like, I'm pretty sure he's directing it, and I think he might have like helped to write it, but I don't know that for sure off the top of my head. But I know that he's deeply involved, and he's a really like, I think he's a really good actor and a really great storyteller, so I'm excited.
Yeah, this guy plays a lot of weird things. Like he plays a lot of things that are not human. Like he plays the main monkey Caesar in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. He plays Gollum. He was in I remember him most distinctly from Black Panther, actually.
Yeah.
And
he was in the Andor TV show, like the Star Wars TV show.
Wait, who was he in Andor and who was he in Black Panther?
In
Black Panther, he was like the mercenary guy that he's got the guy with like the robotic claw arm, whatever, that Killmonger like utilizes early on.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just recently watched that on the plane, which is why I know that so
I didn't watch Andor, but I know that he's like, he's in the prison, and he's like sort of a leader of the prisoners or whatever. That the main character sort of like works with.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta watch HurricaneKaz. It's really good.
That's what I hear, but I also am like, how much political commentary do I need in my life right now? The answer is
wait, is it political?
Well, just because it's like, a story about a prison break, basically, an uprising against an oppressive system. So
I mean, in fairness, the Prison Break is like a 3-episode like series, but like,
I mean, if you want to see Prison Break, you can watch the Prison Break show. That'll keep you busy for a couple months.
Certainly, I've heard that it's very good, and I don't doubt that that's true. But I choose to consume a little bit more fun escapist media.
I feel you. Okay, well, interesting. I will say,
am I under a minute?
Probably not. Surely,
in a different multiverse, sure. Yeah.
In another universe.
Yeah, when time moves differently. Okay, well, that is coming out, and Yeah. Wait, hold on. I don't think. Oh wait, let me
At me for
request.
more Lord of the Rings Tolkien fun facts.
I'm gonna send you a request to edit this document, Tristan, just so
Okay.
I can do it. But we have some events, so let's get into it. First one is the Riolu Hatch Day, which I feel like we see. This is not the first time we had a. Oh, it's a replay. Yeah, right. Replay Riolu Hatch Day, so it is a rerun of a previous event. The 18th, which is this upcoming Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time.
I'm beginning to suspect that this whole Memories in Motion season is just an excuse for them not to give us anything new.
Some new things, some
like there's
dude.
a few new Pokemon here and there, but like mostly all these events have literally had the word replay attached to them, and I'm like,
Someone working on these events in NAIC's chilling, but I'd be like, just another day on the job, emphasizing the memories of motion. I mean, it's okay, this one's I mean, it's like okay for PvP purposes, not bad for megas, stuff like that. Anyway, Riolu will hatch more frequently from 2-kilometer eggs, and you have an increased chance of hatching shiny Riolu. 2 times candy from hatching eggs, 2 times XP from hatching eggs, half hatch egg distance, blah blah blah. That's pretty much it. So for 6 hours you can hatch a bunch of Riolu if you like. But
there's also, if you do the paid, it says there's a paid research and it gives you quarter egg hatch distance if you get that. If you're really going for hatching eggs.
if you're really down to
I
hatch.
think the one thing too is that this overlaps with the sustainability week that we have going on right now. So you could also just use the half hatch distance or quarter if you pay to just like hatch 7Ks to try for Galarian Corsolas with the glasses. So like if you're not interested in Riolu, you can still like take advantage of the bonuses if you want. But other than that, it's not too exciting.
Yeah. Speaking of the current event, I need to get to hatching and get to routing. But
yeah. I haven't had time to do a single route yet.
Same.
Oh wow! I thought I was going behind. Okay, well, I don't feel near that bad. It
just goes to show that as much as they try and incentivize us, like it's still kind of difficult to actually dedicate yourself to doing routes.
I have so many routes right next to me too. I just don't feel like
I can't. Well, my problem is that like a lot of the ones that are closest to me are actually like somewhat long. Like I don't. I'm like I don't have time for all of that.
Can you drive any of them?
No. In Atlanta traffic?
Oh, that was another reason I was holding me back. I was part of a hit and run recently, so my car's like it's like okay, but I'm just like I was like dealing with the insurance and all that stuff. So
that's a pain.
Yeah, dude, the guy just sped off. I was like, bro, what? I was like at my destination. I was in the median turning left. Guy just clips the entire side of my car, and then dude, times when I wish I had a dash cam, because I was like, I've been saying this. I was like, I really need a dash cam for like years. Well, don't have one yet, but I should get one soon. Anyway, most of it is just tire tracks on my car, which is not too bad. I probably could like clean off, but I'm missing a mirror. Anyway. Oof. Yeah.
But yeah, the current event too, like not only the route thing, which like I don't know, for me, like it's just hard for me to fit routes into my like regular day-to-day routine, like on the days that I work. So like that's just challenging for me, but like also like I don't know about you guys, but like I think I've seen some reports online too, like I haven't seen like any of the silly cobras. I haven't seen any Toadscool.
I haven't seen a single. Yeah, same.
I haven't seen any Toadscool. I haven't seen any Wiglet. And it's like, I think they're like biome locked or something, which like, I get that they're like trying to get people to do routes and they're trying to get people to like go out into the world and explore and stuff. But like, first of all, some people just don't have some of these biomes near them at all.
No.
And even if you have one somewhat nearby, like it might not be convenient to like go super out of your way to go find some specific biome that's like I don't know, like an hour away from you or something. Like that's the thing. Like a lot of times with events, like I like being able to just like play for like a little bit here and there, like maybe open the app during like a break at work or like on my way home or something like that, and just be able to like play events like a little bit here and there. But I feel like I'm missing out on so much of this event because it's like for spawns, all I'm seeing is like cast forms and uh the Amoongus one or whatever.
Oh,
I can't.
fungus. Yeah.
Fungus is
Mhm.
like, other than that, like I'm not getting the most interesting spawns of the event, which it sounds like it's the same for you guys and most other people.
Yeah.
So like it just feels like it's just frustrating and feels like a miss when most of the featured Pokemon we're not even seeing because they're either biome locked or route locked, and you don't always have time for all of that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people report that like even though they thought they might have the appropriate biome like close by or that they were in it, that things have slightly changed like over the course of the event too, which is kind of annoying when like when there's something you're specifically looking
Right,
for.
you're trying to like
And
track it down, yeah.
yeah, and there's really like I mean there's we have them specifically telling us about biomes in the game, but there's really no way for you to tell what biomes like you're in or you're closest to, because sometimes even like the background, though the background in the the catch screen will change, like that doesn't necessarily always indicate like what
Yeah, no, you're
biome you're
you're
in.
right. Like I wish like the campfire map or whatever like showed that maybe. Cause yeah, the
Mhm.
only way to know is like you have to use like external resources like open street maps or like other like maps of the world that show some of that stuff, and then like look at the data there and like basically like almost transpose it or whatever, which
Yeah.
is like so much work. Like I haven't ever done that, nor do I know how to do that myself. I've just like heard of other people talking about it, but and it's just annoying too because like the way that it was worded on the actual blog post made it sound like all these Pokemon would be wild spawns and it would just be like a much higher chance of seeing them in their biome,
Yes.
which would have been like a more reasonable approach. Like, I'm not saying we have to have like 20 of them everywhere all the time, but like being able to see like a couple of them every once in a while, like infrequent, like the if you're lucky spawns on other events, and then have them like extra boosted in their biomes, I think would be a like way more like reasonable balance so that
Yeah.
everyone has a chance to enjoy the event, but then you're still incentivized to go hunt out those biomes if you're like really trying to grind those Pokemon.
Yeah. That makes sense to me too.
Yeah. Well, I will look for a forest after this because I have no idea where to find one. But I do agree with Tristan. I like. I just. I don't know. Anyway, that's a side tangent from our Riolu hashtag event. We have an MLB collab. If you all can take this one real quick, I gotta bring my food back to the fridge.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So
Yeah.
we've had this before, where Pokemon has sort of teamed up with baseball events. So it says during this season, trainers can also attend Pokemon Go themed ball games. Here are a few things that might be featured at the home team's ballpark during these themed games. Raids, just 1-star raids with a Pikachu, and you might encounter a shiny one or one with a location background. So
Yeah.
presumably, if you're a shiny hunter, you want to have the background and the shiny.
Yeah, and these, I assume this is like the same as what they've done because they've been doing this for 2 years now.
Yeah,
And it's like the background is like basically just like a like picture of the like home team's like baseball stadium,
yeah,
which is like pretty cool, especially if you're like a fan of that team or whatever. It's a nice little
yeah.
keepsake.
I do think the location cards, I mean, for all the events are kind of cool. Like, I actually prefer that a little more so over the sort of artistic backgrounds. And I say that as an artist, but it's kind of cool to like have that little extra memento of like, this is where you were when you caught this thing.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
And there's also a lure module bonus. Lure modules will last for 1 hour and may attract certain Pokemon. Abra, Machop, Cubone, and more will have the chance of appearing at the ballpark at Pokestops with active lure modules. And if you're lucky, you might encounter Snorlax or a Passimian. All these Pokemon obviously can be shiny. There is timed research that will be available upon entering the ballpark during themed games. Obviously, with some of the usual bonuses, Stardust, XP, lore modules, and other Pokemon encounters.
And there's like special field research tasks at the location. And then there's some exclusive avatar items if you spin a Pokestop at the game. Which I don't know if they'll be the same or not, but from last year, because I went to the Mariners game, it was like there was like a MLB hat and then like a Mariners hat that I
Well,
got.
yeah, it does say they're starting on Wednesday, April 22nd at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Trainers can score the home team's cap as an avatar item by spinning a Pokestop at the ballpark during a Pokemon Go themed baseball game. These avatar items are only available for a limited time, and in the fine print it says avatar items from spinning Pokestops will be available from that previously listed Wednesday, April 22nd until Wednesday, September 30th. So basically the season of baseball, I think.
Right. Yeah, that generally sounds right. Yeah, so it seems like I think a lot of the other bonuses might only be during like the one specific of game that's supposed to be like the Pokemon Go night, but at least the avatar hat you can get by spinning a stop at any point
Yeah.
during the season. So that's kind of cool. Like even if you can't make it out to the like specific Pokemon Go night, like if you're a fan of whatever team, assuming your team is like participating in this, I think, then you can still get that avatar item, which is like cool for anyone who's like a big baseball fan.
Yeah, and it does list the themed games and their dates that will take place. Milwaukee Brewers, Wednesday, June 17th. Cleveland Guardians, Thursday, July 2nd. Chicago White Sox, Wednesday, July 8th. Baltimore Orioles, Tuesday, August 4th. Miami Marlins, Friday, August 7th. Arizona Diamondbacks, Tuesday, August 11th. Texas Rangers, Saturday, August 2nd. Or
22nd.
22nd. And Washington Nationals, Sunday, August 30th. Tampa Bay Rays, Sunday, September 13th. Seattle Mariners, Tuesday, September 22nd. That one's for you, Tristan. And Boston Red Sox, Friday, September 25th. And then their New York Mets and San Francisco Giants are to be announced later. So that list is available on the blog post about this ongoing event. So if you are planning on attending games in the future or you'd like to, reference that so that you can get those special hats.
And the background Pikachus.
And the background Pikachus. Again, very important.
It's interesting. They didn't mention this, so maybe they stopped it. But I know in the past they had like special routes or a route like around the ballpark or whatever. So I don't know if they like got rid of that or if they just didn't mention it or what. But yeah, I went the last 2 years. It was pretty fun. I don't know if I'll go again this year though, just because it's like it was a fun experience, but it's like basically they're doing the same thing again, and it's like how many more Mariners background Pikachus do I need?
How many do I really need in my box? Yeah, for sure. But I, for one, I can't even remember the last time I went to a baseball game.
Oh, snap. Dude, I got a fun fact. Every Braves game I've gone to, which is the Atlanta baseball team, they've always won. They've
What have you been to one game?
No, I've been to like 5 or so, I think. 4 or 5. A good chunk, actually. And they always win before they get to the bottom of the ninth or whatever. So we always it always ends early too, which is nice. But,
which was a bonus.
I mean, I'm not a big baseball fan, but I go there looking for a turkey leg every time, and they for some reason don't sell turkey legs, so I get disappointed every time. I just walk around the stadium catching Pokemon once in a while, sitting and watching. But yeah.
You have to go to a Renaissance fair for the turkey legs, Caleb. Gosh.
Oh no, definitely. I haven't been in the past year, but I usually go every year to the one in LA actually, the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
And they have this thing where it's quite the money making scheme. So they have this thing where it's like a pull up bar where you hold on to, and if you hold on to, I think it's like either 2 minutes or 100 seconds. You pay if you pay $10, you get $100. If you pay $5, you get $50 if you could do it. So
why would they do that?
Because
a lot
most
of
people are
people
gonna
can't-
fail.
yeah, most people fail. They make more money off of it.
Crazy.
Yeah, like I asked the guy, and he says like about like once a day or so, maybe like someone does do it successfully. But there's a lot of egotistical people that think they can do it and then fail because you see it, right? Like half these guys, I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, like you look like you're like 250 plus pounds. Like there's just no way you have the grip strength to do this, right? Like,
Well, yeah, because think about the math, right? As long as less than 1 in 10 people succeed,
Yep.
they're still making money.
oh yeah, and it's definitely less than 1 in 10. It's like it's probably like 1 in 100 maybe, if even. Yeah, and like and there's also a lot of kids that want to do it, right? And like as like if you're a
That's
parent,
true.
I get it. You're like, all right, fine, I'll give $5 for the kid. Like I don't think he's going to earn me like $100. I'll give him $5 for the $50 chance, maybe. And
I
like,
believe
this
in you,
is-
son. Here's $10.
It's nice to have supportive parents because if you're the vendor, you're gonna really enjoy the supportive parents that go.
No, that's true.
But a lot of it are just like really like big dudes whoever that try, and it's just like I don't think you understand. Like if you haven't practiced for this, it's every year. I've never done it myself because every year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna practice for it, and then when it comes to when I go to the Ren Fair, I'm like, shoot, I didn't practice. I'm not gonna waste the $10 here, but. Maybe this year.
I only ever go to Renaissance fairs if there's a really good falconry show. So
There's a good what?
falconry show, with the like the birds of prey.
Oh, I don't know if this one has it. They do have different shows and stuff, but I don't think there's any bird related things. But
Tragedy.
Well, you won't see Kaz there.
well, the bird related thing you can do is eat a turkey leg with me.
That's
Bird related.
That's fair. That's fair. I do love turkey.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I
That is that.
yeah, really tangent off of that. There's not much going on GBL this week except for another week of Spring Cup. So we're going to Championship Series. Quick reminder for everyone to register for Worlds. You have until the 23rd to enter the interest list. Yeah, if you're
So
not
only less than a week once you hear this episode.
even if you plan on competing, it's not bad to just put your name in the hat because if you end up qualifying, unless you're already locked in for qualifying, like you won a tournament or got top 4 at IC or whatever, or whatever all the criteria is, like top 4 in Worlds last year or whatever. It's good to just put your name in the hat just in case, right? Because there's no harm in it because if you end up getting in as a competitor, you'll be removed off the list anyway, even if you get
They'll just like turn it back and then like open it up to someone else.
They do like a whole other wave of signups once they they know exactly like who all is qualified.
Yeah. So but yeah, I think I'm genuinely curious what the numbers look like because I feel like it's going to be like less than 1% of people that win the lottery.
Well, it's still kind of annoying to me that they had originally said that you just be able to buy tickets in September.
Yeah, what was that about? But then like all of a sudden that just wasn't a thing anymore.
Yeah, literally they were like, "Oh, everyone can buy tickets that wants to buy tickets and here's all the pricing tiers, like here's what you get." They had a whole layout of it. And then I think it was literally a day or two before the that was supposed to be available. They were like, "Just kidding. That's not going to be available yet. So we'll let you know when it is." And for a long time we just didn't know when it was going to be, and then when they finally made the announcement of April, basically they were like, also it's an interest list again, haha.
Well, they probably figured that like I do think like the interest list is maybe a little more fair because it's like the way they maybe initially announced it would have just been like luck of the draw of who signs up first, and it would have been like a mad dash, like
Maybe.
and if
I mean,
your internet craps out on you, like right, but like there like presumably there was still going to be some limited number of spots and we have no idea how many. And if you do it as like just sign up and do it, then it's like a whoever gets it first, and then it's like well, if your internet craps out on you, or
Yeah.
also like the other thing with that is it's like, oh, if you're from like, you know, anywhere that's not the region that's hosting worlds, it could be at a really awkward time for you. Like, right, you might have to wake up in the middle of the night or something to sign up. Like,
No,
so
I
I
mean,
kind of get that, but
I think that I don't think that the interest list is unfair. I was just disappointed in kind of the misdirect, I guess, around it.
yeah, I don't really know what happened there. It was like super delayed because yeah, I think it was supposed to be in like September, right?
Yeah. It was literally going to be my birthday present to me.
Now it can be a either really late or really early birthday present to
Well,
you.
now it's Jen's birthday present. Like if she gets, invited to purchase or whatever, since that's her birthday weekend. Hey, get down from there. My
What do you
cat's trying to
do?
eat. He's trying to eat my plants. There is literally one specific plant that he hates more than any other plant on this planet. And I keep trying to bring it back to life. And every single time it grows a leaf, like the tiniest little leaf, he's like, I must kill it.
Does he hate it or does he love it? You know, because he's
I
trying to
don't
eat
know.
it.
Maybe
He's
if you think
trying
it tastes
Because like the
good.
things I try to eat, I do love. That's why I'm eating it. You know,
but if he destroys it, there's no more to eat,
I don't think he sees it that way, right?
What's funny is that like it's literally just again that one plant because I have a bunch of other plants on that shelf by it and he leaves all of them alone.
What kind of plant is it?
It's called a pepromia. It's like a little house plant. It's got like circular sort of raindrop shaped leaves like
Mm.
this, all the other plants are succulents, so they're not as like leafy. Why do you have to destroy what I love?
Dude,
Hmm?
he's like, mom,
He's
you're embarrassing
like,
me.
he's like, what do you mean? I'm
Let
the
me eat.
only thing that you're allowed to love.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Any chance
I'm
you bring
the
him to New Orleans?
well, Caleb, I told you the requirements. You have to be there to hold him the
Oh,
entire way.
I will. I mean, it is assuming our corporal plants are still intact. I will absolutely hold him for the entire 3 or no, but like what, like 6, 7 hours, 8
It's like
hours.
7 hours,
Ah,
7 to 8 hours.
easy, no problem.
Easy,
Yeah,
easy.
no problem.
Oh my god.
I will. I will even bring one of those plants over to keep him busy and keep him munching on some greens.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, he's for some reason because I have other house plants that are also available to him. I mean, I don't want to say that too loud because he'll hear me, but like he doesn't chew on them. But I do the Ace Hardware that's near me actually has it's very helpful because they have like a little like binder with information on all the plants and they'll let you know which ones are toxic to cats and
Right,
which
right,
ones
right.
are not.
That's
And
good.
I'm like, thank goodness, because that way I can make sure I buy something that if he destroys, it at least won't kill him.
It'll only kill the plant.
He's just gonna kill the plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, with one or the other.
But and I think
Don't do it.
that's fair.
Speaking of NAIC in
Yes,
New Orleans,
dude, we capped somehow. What are we?
Both
EU?
times.
That's crazy. Yeah,
not
both
only
times.
both times, like
Really
within
quickly.
like an hour. It was like
Super
an hour
quickly.
each time.
Yeah, because
An
I
hour,
tried.
yeah. It's
I
pretty
tried
fast.
to get wave 1, but I was late because I was finishing my taxes, and so I think I tried to log on to it like an hour and a half later, and it was already capped for wave 1. So then I literally set my alarm for the following morning, like, all right, fine. And I did that one right when it opened and got it, but apparently it was like 30 minutes later. It was like fully capped.
Oh, he was
So
okay.
the
I thought it
cap
was
is
like
what? 441? Is what I heard. The cap?
Well, I mean, I guess I could see
yeah. How
what
many
it's at
are
now.
registered?
I gotta
I
go.
could have sworn I saw that was 441.
I think that's right.
It's such a weird number though.
Or was it?
What was the cap for EYC? Was it the same?
439. 439 is what registration is currently listed as.
Oh, I think 2 people might have unregistered then because I saw a screenshot of 441.
Yeah. So UIC, I believe,
Yeah,
like
441 is what I
registration
saw.
capped at 512. I think it was, but then only like 400 something people actually like
Oh, the
competed.
cap is actually lower for NA.
That's kind of wild.
I mean, I guess they didn't expect NA to have this much because in the past they haven't. So I get if they didn't allocate spots
Well,
for that
it's
reason.
well. So what I've heard is it sounds like the size for all the games is less than
Oh, it's complete.
UIC,
Okay, that makes sense too.
which it might just be a smaller venue because like I know the Excel Center in London is like massive, so it
Yeah.
could just be like a space thing and like it's just a smaller space.
Yeah.
Because like I saw like VG people were complaining because it's like for VG I guess NAIC registration numbers are basically the same as the whatever the Italian special championship is in June, like a week earlier. It's like the
Mm.
same number registered. So people are like commenting on
That's
that
kind of
and
crazy,
stuff.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know like all the reasons, but yeah, it seems like the caps for all the games are less than they were at UIC this year.
Okay. Huh. Well, that being said, um, we what do you call it? This would be the biggest NAIC to date, which is nice. And then
Assuming like people show, right?
yeah, I mean, I
Um,
know that not everyone's gonna show. We're gonna have some no shows, but I feel like still we should still have
Yeah,
way.
it's still
Yeah.
probably going to be bigger, yeah. Well, and the thing too, like we don't know for sure, but for most events, like they tend to have like a limited like reopening for registration at some point where like any spots that get turned back, they like put back on sale. So like if you missed out, like keep an eye out to see if that's a thing or not. Obviously it's not something we're used to as Go players because we almost never cap out events, but like
Mm-hmm.
I see because like I follow like RK9 on socials and it's like they'll post like basically for the other games like usually I don't know some number of weeks out or maybe it's just random whenever they have a certain like number of spots open. I don't know how that works, but they'll post like, oh, for like Indianapolis or something, like we're gonna have a limited registration reopening on
Mm-hmm.
X day at X time, and then any of those spots that got turned back, they'll put back on sale. So like
Yeah.
again, don't know for sure if that'll be happening for NAIC or not, but it is fairly standard for like most events. So just keep an eye out if you missed out to see if like maybe you can still get a spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, what are your? I know some people are speculating the locations for NSC in the future. I forgot where I heard this from, but someone said that they thought that it was like a 3-year contract or something. I don't know if this is confirmed or speculation on the New Orleans location. So this could be the last year they have it at New Orleans for a while, or maybe they decide to renew. My guess is, given that we've already hit the cap on like every game at this point, they might just go with a different location. But if that's the case, where do you all think they would take it?
Yeah, the thing like I don't know like I don't know like what sort of like contract or logistics they had like presumably like I don't know like are there additional halls in New Orleans that they could expand to if they wanted to like
I
grow
think
it
so.
like
Yeah,
I don't know like
I don't know for sure, but I mean that convention center like seemed pretty long,
true.
and
It was,
like
yeah.
and I don't think they were using all of it, but not all of it might necessarily be formatted in a way that's conducive to use for that. So I don't know. But how long was it in what, Cleveland?
Columbus.
Columbus.
I think it was there for
How
a
long was it there?
Yeah, it was there
while.
before COVID too, right? So
Yeah.
like it was there for years. So um
They could go back.
I
Actually, I
mean,
don't know.
I hope
presumably
not,
if they're
but
going to move it somewhere else, they would
I'm
move
not
it
saying
somewhere with more space.
yeah,
So
I'm not
like,
saying I want to go back. I'm
it
just
was
saying
just
it's a
so expensive to
possibility.
fly to Columbus.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like barely any direct flights and everything, and they're so stupid expensive. But New Orleans is actually like fairly affordable. Atlanta would be fun. I'd be down for
Yeah.
some Atlanta.
And I mean, Atlanta does have a really big convention center. I do think that places generally in more of the middle of the country are more accessible just because you don't have to go to sort of
Mm,
from one extreme to the
the
other. But
Midwest states are pretty expensive to fly to, though. So
that's
it depends
true.
on where in the middle of the country, I guess.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think like because you want to say like, oh, big cities have big convention centers, but like it's also
It's not
very
always
difficult to
true,
get
yeah.
Yeah,
around.
it's not always. Yeah, it just depends
Yeah.
so much on the city.
Like, I don't think is there big ones in New York, like bigger than some of these other
Yeah, the
ones?
Javits Center is really, really big.
We haven't even had a regional in New York since like
Yeah, my
Go
guess is pretty
started, at
expensive.
least.
I'm kind of surprised because, like I said, like the Javits Center is really big, and I mean, because it hosts New York Comic Con every year, and that event like is massive.
Yeah, but like
Um,
maybe it's either too expensive or it's like
it's probably
too
very
too booked
expensive.
up, right? Like
Yeah,
it could just be like too popular of a convention center. It's just like
yeah,
booked out like no other. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially if they have like
Um,
a yearly event in like June or something.
yeah, New York Comic Con I know is in the fall, like in October, so I know
Hmm.
that that's not in the way. Um,
Mhm.
but I mean, New York is really difficult because it's also just a very expensive place to stay and
Yeah, for
navigate.
sure.
So even if you can fly to it very cheap, in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
No, give me a Seattle NAIC. Come on now. But like
Seattle is a
I
nice city, though. I will give it that.
Mhm.
the thing, like, obviously biased, but like the one thing I was thinking though is like this event is happening in June, which like the Seattle weather is a lot more moderate
Yeah, you
than a
can
lot of
say it.
other
The South
places.
is really gross in June.
Because like
Uh,
New Orleans was like a cool city, and like I really enjoyed the two NAICs like I went to
Not
there. But
not in
like
summer, it
but
ain't.
like yeah, like the heat and the humidity is just like miserable being
Yeah.
outside.
dude, I
So
was
I'm
taking
like,
Also,
Ubers, like 2-minute Ubers
yeah.
to the convention center because I was like sweating in my
I
suit.
yeah.
we yeah, we last year we stayed in an Airbnb and it was like a 20-minute walk and I legitimately thought I might die. Like I was just I brought a change of clothes. Like I brought a shirt to change into because like I got so sweaty.
Yeah, so like that was my only thought is I'm like New Orleans is cool as cool as a city, but yeah, it was just like so miserable being
Columbus was
outside
pretty
during the
warm
day.
too, though, I will say, when they had it
Yeah.
there. But
Well, yeah, because a lot of I don't know, a lot of the bigger places in the U.S. are gonna be getting hot during like June. Like even like in New York City is probably gonna be pretty hot, most likely. Like,
It's all the
all right,
concrete on
San
the
Diego,
asphalt.
it is. Nice.
doesn't SoCal gets warm too, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Mhm.
not San Diego. It's
It's
real.
not
It's
as
real nice,
it's
actually.
not as humid, I
No,
think.
it's not
San
even that
Diego's
hot.
also more coastal. It's more coastal too,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah,
not that
San.
hot even in LA. Like it's actually like almost the same temperature the whole year round.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
so San Diego or LA could be cool. I would love to see either I don't know the size of the convention center, but like it would be cool to see like either an NAIC or even a regional in Boston.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of
more.
odd that like Boston and New York both like haven't had events in
Yeah,
quite a while.
maybe we need some more Northeast representation.
That wouldn't be too bad, but I feel like it's also probably a size issue. I don't know how big Boston's convention center is, but
Yeah, I have
large,
no idea.
like compact city like that, like it's hard to going to have that much like real estate to for venue purposes. But
Northeast, what about Hartford NAIC?
dude, I'll be there, but I would not recommend Connecticut, even though I grew up there. It's not the most
Yeah,
exciting place.
yeah, I feel like that's one of the things that's been nice too, shifting from Columbus to New Orleans is like New Orleans is just like a way more like interesting and exciting place to visit
Hmm.
than
It's true.
Columbus.
Yeah.
Like Columbus, you're basically just coming in for the tournament and that's it, versus like New Orleans is something that both like people from the US or coming from out of the US can like if they want to like spend some more time and enjoy their time there.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah.
I saw a couple people online saying they were hoping to see Vegas for NAIC. That was another one I
Vegas would be
saw.
cool.
Yeah, that could be fun.
I'd be down for that, but I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's maybe not the hardest place to fly into as well. So
Well, I think if they do move it, it's reasonable to suspect that it'll be another multi-year contract. So wherever it ends up, it'll probably be there for at least a few years.
Yeah, which is probably not a bad thing. So, okay, well, we'll see how it goes. PvPoke rankings are up for NAIC meta, which I take with a grain of salt because we don't know what the potential June update will bring for us.
But it does give an idea of what might be good. Like, obviously, things could get buffed. Like, things could get nerfed. Like, you don't know what might change. But there's probably some Pokemon that are less likely to be nerfed and might have a decent power level in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, like, you can, like... But, like, yeah, take it with a grain of salt because who knows what might shift come June. But again, like, it gives you an idea of what could be good. So, like, especially, like, gives you an opportunity of, like, oh, well, like, maybe I don't have, like, a Hypno or a Grumpig that I'm, like, super happy with the IVs. So it gives you that time to hunt them in case they still are good.
Yeah.
And if not, then, well, you still have them. But
time for me to get some blip bug candies.
exactly. See, like, it's just an idea of, like, what do you already have ready versus, like, what do you need to, like, maybe focus on.
That thing is actually meta. That's crazy.
Right on the current PvPoke rankings, number 11.
What?
The Orbeetle, the final.
What does he
evolution.
even learn?
Well, it's a bug psychic, so it's like kind of unique typing. Gets Psycho Cut, which recently got buffed. Psyshock and Bug Buzz, both very good for
Stab
what else
too.
is meta. Yeah, both Stab.
Yeah, like, yeah, because that's so you're Stab Psyshock with 5-4 pacing,
dude,
and then you're also
one of those things.
And then you're also Stab Bug Buzz to hit the other psychic types, so it could be interesting.
Straight sevens ain't bad.
Not for real. Oh wait, no, I have one blip bug.
I think I have 2.
Where did I even
3?
get this from? Oh, probably from the research, right?
Yeah, from the pass or whatever. Yeah. But then the other one on here that's worth noting is, and we'll cover it more closer to the actual event, but female Oinkalone with Mud Slap, the Community Day move, is at number 10. So, like, that's one where it's like maybe that Community Day, like, in terms of, like, Open Great League, I don't know how impactful that will be, but, like, definitely seems like it has merit for the NAIC meta. So, like, again, we'll cover that more closer to the Community Day, but that's just another one to keep in mind. Like, you might want to play that Community Day maybe a little more than you were planning on, or at least make sure you evolve one just to have, because that's rank number 10 on PvPoke's rankings right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Alolan Raichu's pretty high up here. Miltank, Double, Galarian Weezing. Oh yeah, Galarian Weezing's another one because it has a, like, kind of annoying evolution requirement.
Shadow or non-shadow?
There's no Galarian Weezing. I said Weezing, but I meant Slowking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Galarian Weezing is also up pretty high though.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I meant Galarian Slowking because if you don't have one, or if, like, because also the preferred moveset here is Psyshock Shadow Ball, so without the Community Day move, like, just make sure, because I think you have to catch, I don't even remember what it was, but, like, if you don't have one ready, like, focus on that evolution requirement, for example.
I think for the Slow King, it's Psychic types. Hold on, I've got my game open. I can look at this.
It's Psychic Poison?
No, we're saying what's the evolution requirement?
Yeah.
Sorry. You have to catch. I think you have to.
Okay,
catch
psychics. For the Slow Bro, it's 30 Poison type Pokemon. For the Slow King, it's 30 Psychic type Pokemon.
Yeah, and the Slow King looks much better in this meta.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Apparently the Aussies have dubbed this the farmland meta, which is pretty funny but pretty appropriate because you have, like, Grumpig, Miltank, Alolan Raichu, Double, Oinkalone, all, like, high up in the rankings. So I thought that was pretty great.
This is also why Tristan asked me at, like, 5 a.m. my time, is Aromatisse a bird? And I literally sent him a bunch of pictures of silky chickens. Like, you tell me.
Because you have Aromatisse, which Kaz says is a chicken. You have
It's definitely a
Galarian Rapidash as well. Like, so I approve of this farmland name. It seems very fitting.
Yeah. Okay. And there's a rules update. Is it a big rules update?
No, it was a
Championship teams.
fairly small one. The biggest one is they updated the section about note taking. I'm trying to double check this. Where is this? 4.4.
Oh, I remember some people talking about it. Oh, it was like judges can take a look at your notes or something at any point. Was that what it was?
I'm pretty sure that's been in there for a while.
Oh.
I believe what they added is, so it's always said that you can't have like any pre-written stuff.
Uh-huh.
But
It was something about shorthand.
no, I think that was in there too.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
been in there for a
That's what I
while.
saw people arguing about.
Oh, so I think the big update here is it says that you can use a pre-constructed outline for note taking. Like it still has to be blank and can only be comprised of like lines and simple shapes. Um, but basically it's allowing you to have like for example, like some people when they like do their notes, like they like to do like a grid of like what beats what. So it's saying you can like have like a pre-filled in like grid so that you don't have to take the time once you sit down for your match to like draw out a whole grid. Like as long as it's only like lines and shapes, you can have any of that sort of a thing already in your notes.
But it says like no words or symbols. So it's not like you can like print out the PvPoke like grid, and have that in front of you and pre-ready. You
No, you
can
can have a blank grid that
you
you
can
would
have
like
a
fill
blank
in.
section, but you have to
Right.
fill in your own sort of symbols for effectiveness or whatever.
Right, but the point
As
is
well as
like,
Pokemon names.
yeah, but it's like if you were gonna do like a 6x6 grid, right, to show
Yeah.
what beats what, instead of having to take the time to draw out a grid first and then write in the Pokemon and then say what beats what, you could have the grid itself already in there, just to like
Yeah.
save you some time.
Man, I don't even draw lines. Like I write out I do the grid thing, but like I write out my team along the top and their team along the side, and then I just like fill it in. I don't bother putting any lines, but I have a lined notebook, so it's already kind of like arranged anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. But for some people, I'm sure this is helpful.
But yeah, and then the other things that like people have been talking about, but I'm pretty sure we're already in this section like previously, is like what Caleb was mentioning, and I think Kaz was mentioning before about like how like judges can ask to like see your notes, and how like you're not allowed to like basically try to like obfuscate what your notes say.
Yeah.
So like yeah, like you can't just like use like some sort of code or something, or like try to like make it like super secretive. But
Man, are
the main
people out there writing their notes in like their own made up language? I'm gonna start writing mine in Elvish, everybody. It's not my fault you don't know it.
yeah, and the main thing though is like it says any method of obscuring the meaning of the information is permitted or not permitted. So like a
Yeah.
lot of people have like been talking about and worried about like, oh, like do I really have to write out like a Zoomerl and I can't write Azu? But like it's emphasizing here that basically you can't be like trying to intentionally obscure what your notes mean. So like something that's like a very obvious like shorthand, it seems like should be fine.
Yeah.
Which is sort
Yeah.
of like the main thing everyone was like sort of freaking out about.
Well, because it does actually say the use of abbreviations. which I think is like what had everybody up in arms. They're like, hold on.
Yeah, it does say abbreviations, but then it specifically says any method of obscuring the meaning is prohibited.
Yeah. Which, like, you're not really, like, writing Azu instead of Azumarill. That's not trying to obscure the meaning. That's just trying to save you some time.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all that is to it. So nothing too big of a rule change, honestly. But, what's coming up this weekend? Is there a tournament in Poland?
No, the Prague is next weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there nothing this weekend as well?
I don't think there's-
we have more TPC stuff going on like every weekend almost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but that's it.
Yeah, there's no like play Pokemon tournaments. It's all TPC stuff.
I see.
Like same with last weekend, there was all TPC stuff, but like Dracovis hasn't even covered it yet, so we don't even know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that being said, slightly lighter week. We have some YouTube comments, so let's get into that. Funny enough, a lot of people were into the what do you call it? Shoot, where is it? Oh yeah, the last episode of the podcast. And my guess is,
I wonder why.
I guess a lot of people are really curious about our thoughts on Orlando because we purposely didn't even put in the title, but we have by far like maybe over double the amount of our usual listeners on YouTube. Anyway, sorry to disappoint if the take wasn't as hot as you thought it would be, but we're just
so what you're saying is we have to title this episode Orlando Part 2 just to get some more listeners in.
That's gonna really rage bait some people, but
yeah, you should title this episode Orlando.
So what happened at Orlando?
Yeah.
I will say too, I don't think we've heard any updates on it. Like, has the leaderboards been updated with the points from Orlando?
No.
It still hasn't.
No.
That's kind of crazy, actually. So
the Karatara points have been updated.
Yeah. Right.
The only thing that happened was like Firestar himself, came out with a written statement about his experience and what was, his perception of what was currently happening.
Yeah.
And he started streaming, which is
he did start streaming. Yeah, he had a lot of viewers. I rated him on one of his first day of streaming too. So, I mean, he's always had like a good personality, so I think it's good to see him go down this route. But we'll see how it goes. You can read his own statement on the situation if you like, and then if you're curious about our thoughts on it, drop another view on that YouTube video from last week, or any of the other podcast episodes. Platform's fine. Okay, but speaking of YouTube comments, we got Board Stiff saying Mimikyu could pop off at NAIC. Yes, especially if it's allowed by then. It is eligible though, right? It's not banned, and it's technically eligible by typing.
So it's not banned by the meta.
It's just banned in the game.
But it's banned in the game, but it's also on the Play Pokemon ban list.
Yeah, currently.
They got some time to take that off though.
So
this is in June, right? We're not even May.
There's time for it to happen, and yes, by its typing, it in theory should be allowed.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it should be allowed as long as it comes off of the Play Pokemon ban list and also becomes actually selectable in PvP battles, which are two big ifs at this point. But if those take place, yeah, it could be pretty interesting in the NAC meta.
Yeah.
It would be like one of the only ghost types actually, which is kind of unique.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the only good ghost type. Because other than that, I think it's like Hisuian, Zoroark, and Frillish.
Yeah.
Oh, and Hoopa.
Right.
So, yeah, the only real ghost type, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Triptondo says you can actually check how many routes you have done. There's a medal for it. Curious to hear your numbers next episode. Ooh, let's do that actually. I'm pulling up right now.
Yo, I'm not even sure if mine is in double digits.
Dude, mine is definitely in the bronze category. Okay, yeah, I see it. It's called Expert Navigator. It's got like a little like route like highway sign as a logo.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm curious because there's times where I complete routes where I don't get a cell, so the cells aren't really accurate of this.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do an update next week after the event's over and see like how many routes we've done collectively.
Yeah, we'll put it in there right now.
Should this be the bets? Should we do a mini bet?
Oh, I'm actually surprised.
Huh?
I'm actually surprised by how many I've done.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tristan, you got your number?
Yep.
All right. Well, what you got, Cass? Kick us off.
Mine's at 16.
Okay.
I didn't think I had done 16 yet.
I'm not sure if I'm surprised or not by mine.
Kaz has done 4 times as many as me.
What?
Wow.
But you have so many more cells in it. You must have really got a lot from a pass or something.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said. They were
he bought the
I know, but I didn't realize it
extra
was.
go pass.
I didn't realize that much more. You only have 4 routes. You have that many cells.
Yup.
Look at this pay to win guy right here.
How am I winning with a not even a Zygarde complete?
Well, you're paying to not win, but you're on your way. Maybe not really. I'm at 24 overall, but I actually because I did like a bunch. I did 7, I guess, when I was trying to complete the level up requirements from the last level. So that's a good chunk of the recent ones I've done. But do y'all want to do a little mini bet for next week on who does more routes from this episode? It doesn't be any. It's not crazy high stakes. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, tell me what the stakes are first.
I don't know. Do you have something in mind?
All right, I got it.
All right,
the winner has to build a Zygarde complete.
That sounds like a terrible reward.
I won't be able. I'll tell you right now. Even if I like doubled my amount of routes, like I still am not going to be able to do that, Tristan.
Yeah, you got to keep doing more routes.
I'm trying to think. Okay, how about this? The loser has to build. What's the evolution of Galarian Corsola again? Corsola. The loser has to build a Corsola and run it for 25. Run it for an entire like 10 sets on Go Battle Thursday in Ultra League. Next time Ultra League is available.
Okay.
In Ultra League, I don't even have other Pokemon.
I don't think you can really have it.
You gotta have a Rizion or something, right? Rizion's not bad. The Corsola, yeah, it's actually not bad, or not bad, but you could build it.
Yeah, but you can't have. Well, I guess you could have one for Great League after this event because it's in the wild, right?
You could have one before this event because it was in research breakthroughs, so it was level 15.
The only 2 that I have evolved, I have labeled for Ultra League, so maybe I just don't have a very good.
Wait, what's your question? I don't actually understand what your question is.
No, I just didn't know if we had one that was like eligible for Great League.
Oh, okay.
But I guess we do.
Wait, but
I just don't have one.
You don't have an eligible what? Oh, Corsola. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
For Great League, because you said Ultra League.
Yeah.
And Tristan was incredulous.
Well, I feel like it's got a little bit more play in Ultra League than Great League, right?
Yeah.
I think it'd be just also like the loser should really play out these Ultra League battles and really suffer, right? Those are way longer than Great League battles. Yeah, how about that? How about that's the thing? And then, so the loser has to do that. And the winner gets to pick one of the other 2 Pokemon that the person brings in the line. Just to distinguish first and second place. Assuming the player actually you can make it, right? You'd be like, you need to run it with a Zygarde. Be like, well, I don't got a Zygarde, right? So, how's that sound? Good?
Nah, I don't even play. I don't even play all my sets on a Thursday with any Pokemon that I want.
This is about to change for a future Thursday. Well, you better just do some routes then. All right, fine. Is it just me versus you, Kaz, for this one?
Sure.
All right. Well, how about this? Just loser has to run the Corsola, and then winner doesn't. It's like a punishment.
Sure.
Yeah. You can hop on my stream and do it if you want on a Thursday.
Yeah, sure. I like punishment.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll check. Wait, so you have what? 14 routes?
Yeah, 14.
And
How
that-
many did you have?
I
How
think
many
I
did you
have
say?
24.
Okay.
Let me just double check just to make sure. Yeah. So that's easy. It's exact. And we just remember
Ugh.
10 apart.
I'm definitely losing this
24.
bet.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know. I mean, none of us have done the routes this week, so clearly none of us are really that locked
Yeah,
in.
but I know how motivated you are by bets.
Oh, I'm gonna come back with a lot of Elton John Corsola. That's all I'm about to say.
Caleb, you better come back with a Zygarde. Come on now.
I don't think that's possible with how many cells I have, but anyway. Okay, final YouTube comment. Dantron says, I also thought the Corso with glasses was part of the fashion events. I spent a little too much time walking routes at my park during the raid day looking for Elton John Corso.
Oh no.
They really annoyed that they weren't popular, so my friend finally let me know they're in fact never going to spawn during that event.
I mean, it seems like a way more appropriate tie-in, so I get
know.
it.
Oh, yeah. Guess Elton John was running late for this one. Well, hopefully you get some Dantron this week. Given that you were on top of it before the event even started, my guess is you're very on top of it when the event actually starts. All right, we have a few Poppy and Jen comments. So she left a few, but they're all on the same episode from last episode. So you should do the nursing home episode where everyone used a filter that ages your appearance. That would bring me so much joy. But is this when we're in the nursing home, so we're already old, or like we go to a
No,
nursing
she means
home?
now.
No, she means now.
Yeah. Who are we visiting in a nursing home to be like, hey, we gotta record a podcast?
No, she means just use a filter so it looks like you're old enough to be in a nursing home.
Yeah.
Oh, but we're not actually recording it in a nursing home?
No.
Yeah. No, Caleb.
Dude, I'm like fully committed.
No, Caleb.
You know?
Committed to the bit.
I'm looking for the first Asian person in the nursing home be like, that's my grandparent right there.
Caleb's already Googling nursing homes near me.
I mean, I could do it when I'm in China because one of my grandmothers is in a nursing home there, but
He's got to find a route between him and the nursing home.
there's got to be at least one route between them. Jen also says typo recheck equals pre-check. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it was last episode. She said recheck, and it just also says when Melissa and I roll up on Worlds, we're going to be the best Pogo PvP groupies. Who's Melissa again? Oh, your other friend,
Melissa,
right?
Yeah, Melissa's our other friend that we're always birding with and playing Pokemon with.
But we've never met Melissa, right? Melissa hasn't gone to a tournament.
No.
Is Melissa going to NAIC?
No. She was supposed to come last year, but then something came up and she had to change her plans, which was unfortunate.
Wait, is Jen going to NAIC or just Worlds?
No, we're just trying to go to Worlds.
I see. Okay.
So hopefully at Worlds. Melissa is also like a huge Tolkien super fan like me. We forced Jen, used very loosely, to watch all of the extended editions with us in one day. And it's like, it was so funny because we just kept chiming in with like facts about the movie and the books.
Well, next
and
year
Jen is still our friend, so it can't be too bad, right?
Next year at Worlds, you'll have to add the Hunt for Gollum to the marathon too.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
Well, don't add the Hobbit because
no.
There's universally. I heard there's an extended edition of the Hobbit.
No,
I
don't care.
Is there?
Well, I don't. Because part of me is like, what? Because the original Hobbit really feels like extended edition. Because that was just like one book, and they stretch out over a course of 3 movies.
3 movies, yeah.
It was supposed to be. It was originally supposed to be 2 movies, and it was supposed to be directed by Guillermo del Toro. And I was super invested in that. And then they were like, "Joke's on you!" And they changed it to 3 movies. And Peter Jackson, which I was like, okay. But then, like, the studio really took over on their input, and it's just like it became so garbled. I literally can't stand watching it.
Yeah, one of the guys that played the Mountain from Game of Thrones, the first guy to play the Mountain, huge guy, looked very much like the Mountain, and he left Game of Thrones to be a part of the Hobbit. I was like, bro, you made the wrong career choice right there. Like, you should have just kept playing the Mountain, because then they replaced the Mountain with a tall, skinny guy, also really tall, but he looks not like, I didn't even realize he was the Mountain the whole time. I was like, who is this guy in the back talking to Tywin Lannister? Anyway, yeah, okay. Well, that's my soapbox on that, but that's going to do it for us, though. I don't think we have too much else to cover. Stay tuned next week for the bet between me and Kaz, and then maybe do we have Ultra League next week? I think we do, right? No. Wait. Next week is all three.
Yeah, next week is all three. See, just in time.
We're gonna do some Cursula on my. Maybe if you're doing your battles on my stream, it might be a really long stream because then I could do my battles after. Streaming all day. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see how it goes, dude. Why do we have Fantasy Cup again? Why do we have another week of Fantasy Cup
and
it's another
the
week
memories
of
in motion?
Dude, this memory was like a week ago. Even my marshmallow picnic brain isn't this like short-term memory. Come on now, what's going on?
Because like I don't know like the timing wise, but it seems like they decided that this season like most of the limited metas would be happening twice. Because like this is the second time we've had Spring Cup this season.
Yeah.
And like I think there's a few others we've had again.
Jungle Cup too, right? Are we running back Jungle Cup again? Didn't we have Jungle Cup like earlier this season? I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't know. We haven't had a new cup in so long. They all literally blend together. And
this sustainability routes thing ends in 2 days. We gotta get moving.
I thought we had 5 days. What am I thinking?
Well.
Wait, what are you talking about, Caleb?
Oh, sorry. You're right. It's the Trubbish and Galarian. Yeah. I'm reading wrong. We have 5 days. Yeah, you're right. We have four more days. Yeah. No, that's my fault. Okay. Well, I better get moving. Anyway.
Wait. So is it the number of routes you guys have done the next time we record, or at a certain cutoff, or what?
Next time we record. Yeah.
No, like the number that like I'm starting. Like at 16, so it's how many additional I have from there. Not like I have to surpass Caleb.
No. I just meant like so if we record on like Monday, then it's wherever you're at on Monday, but if we record on Friday, it's wherever you're at on Friday.
Okay, wait, so if the event is over by next time we record, which it probably will be, let's just take a screenshot of what your badge is. Like, and you could it'll be timestamped, right? So
we'll just take a picture at the end of the event.
Yeah, because I'm not doing more routes once this event's over. Like,
ain't no reason.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Evolve a Zygarde?
You think I'm actually trying to play this game?
You think I'm trying to do those cells things that the NAIC has been trying to get me to do for years?
You think I want a postcard?
Yeah, you think I'm trying to meet Mateo? What's going on?
You know what's weird? Apparently the 7K egg from Mateo, the Galarian Corsola doesn't have the glasses.
Yeah, leave it to Mateo to steal the Elton John glasses before handing out the Corsola.
He's like, I'll just take those.
Pocketing this swag from myself.
Which is crazy because the regular 7Ks have the glasses and Corsola on the routes have the glasses.
Dude, all I know is there's no need for this Mateo character ever. I don't really understand it. His one goal in this entire Pokemon universe is to give you a random gift from Japan, you know? Well, that's usually where my gifts come from. Obviously, it depends on the location.
No, I feel like, again, I've only done 4 routes, but I feel like most of the time I get them from like Kansas or something. Like,
what? Oh, mine are always from.
Or like,
mine have always been from overseas. Yeah.
Yeah. What if it's like pen pals where you have set pen pals? Like mine are always from Japan and yours always from Kansas. Yeah, you kind of drew the short straw on that one, Tristan. But yeah, anyway, small sample size, so who knows. That is going to do it for us. Again, if you would like to support the podcast, feel free to buy some of our merch. And dude, if people buy our merch and take a photo of us in the merch, that's when I'm like, you know, we're not like, we haven't made
what does Deborah win then?
Yeah. But you know those people that like legit like get a tattoo of like their favorite content creators logo? It's crazy because I've seen some of like Mystic 7 over the years.
What?
But yeah.
No, that's absurd to me.
I mean, I don't disagree. I will say I had I won a bet once with a friend, and the bet was if he loses, he has to get a tattoo of my choosing. And I was gonna make him tattoo my main YouTube channel logo.
Oh my god.
Because then, if he gets it, I can take a photo with him and be like, "Yo, look at my biggest fan. He got a tattoo of my logo." Everyone's be like, "What the heck?" His girlfriend was not happy that he lost a bet, but as a good friend, I gave him an out and I did like a double or nothing. And so if he won it, he didn't have to do the punishment. And he lost the double or nothing. So I did like a triple or nothing bet, and he eventually won that one. So he never had to do any of the stuff that he was supposed to do. But
Wait, double or nothing, like just a second tattoo, or it was something?
no, the second, I think it was if he lost a double or nothing, he had to get the tattoo idea, but you also had to get ear piercings, and leave the piercings in for like at least a year, which is not that bad, right? But he doesn't have any piercings, so or tattoos. Anyway, his girlfriend wasn't really pleased, but like, is it my fault? Is she mad? Why should she be mad at me, or should she be mad at her boyfriend for agreeing to it? Because I didn't like coerce
I
him
definitely
into
think
the
she
bet.
should be mad at him for agreeing to it in the
Yeah,
first place.
I mean, I've actually never met his girlfriend, but just like, so I don't know, but yeah, she wasn't very happy with it at the time, but I gave him outs. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us. We'll catch you all in the next episode, and best of luck to anyone playing qualifiers, and best of luck to myself on finishing more routes than Kaz.
And best of luck to Anicore trying to get signed up for NAIC.
Wait, what do you mean? He was supposed to wait. He was trying.
He missed registration.
What?
Filled up. Yeah.
Why? Oh, he thought. Oh, yeah. You guys aren't as good as EU. You guys can't regu as fast as us. Is that what he thought?
I think he said he like set an alarm and like overslept it or something. But like, I don't know.
I mean, admittedly, it is in like
Anicore.
a tough time for. Well, isn't there like a morning time? Like the morning time should have been like evening.
Morning
for him,
time
right?
should have been easy.
Yeah, he should have been able to do that one.
Yeah,
unless he was like at work or something. I don't know.
Where did he post this?
Where was
Probably
it?
was it Dracovis chat? Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what did he say? He said, "Oh yeah. Oh, maybe he didn't." He said, "Oh, he set an alarm for the second wave and he fell asleep. He didn't oversleep. He fell asleep." Wait, what? It was at like 7 a.m. Pacific, so that would be like 3 p.m. in London or something.
I just sent him a message. I was just like, "Hey, register right now if you can," because Kaz's number was what 239 or sorry,
439.
439. I saw a screenshot of it at 441 earlier this week, which means 2 people withdrew. So I don't know if it's open for more or what.
No. Yeah. So that's what I was saying earlier. This is what happens with the other games: is they cap out. And then they have a specific time where they put all the spots back on sale. So that like everyone knows. So it's not just like are you lucky that you happen to refresh the page at the right time and get signed up? It's like you wait and they're like, oh, on like whatever day at whatever time, we're going to be putting back on sale like any spots that people turn back. Is like how they normally handle it for the other games.
So what you're saying is, even though there might technically be spots available right now, you still can't register until they make
a reopening.
A reopening. Okay.
Again, you can try and check because I could be wrong, but like that's my understanding how they normally handle it for the other games that actually cap out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. We'll see. We'll see if he can get some or when they reopen. But all right, that's gonna do it for us. Thanks all for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Until then, peace out.